A lot of you people need to seriously change the way that you think of crypto and how you approach investing in crypto. Now, I know coming out of the woodworks and saying that might make sense to some, but it most likely doesn't make sense to many of you out there. And what I mean by change the way you think is the more you think like the masses, the more money you lose. The majority of people in crypto are wrong. That goes for your favorite YouTuber, that goes for your favorite influencer, and that goes for the majority of these engagement farming, know-it-all, weird-ass, lame crypto YouTube channels, man. Is my channel any different? Well, the one difference that I will say is that I try to call bottoms and not tops. That's definitely where I pride myself, because when it comes to investing in projects, I'm not looking to ape the big green candles. I'm looking to ape the big red candles. And you'd think that that would be common sense. You'd think that would be something that most people would try to do. But, you know, as a matter of fact, it's actually the quite opposite. And this is why most people lose money investing, period, especially in crypto. Because it's all mind share, it's all attention, it's all hype, right? Let's take out any use case for any crypto that you can even think of right now at this point, okay? Which is basically none, right? None of these things really serve any purpose. So let's get that out of the way. If you're investing in crypto, you're investing in smoke and mirrors, right? For the most part, right? Unless you're investing in like BTC. Maybe some of the top 10 cryptos, right? Things with like use cases that they're trying to build. You know, I'm not an XRP maxi, but if, you know, a use case, something like that, right? When there's hype and when people are freaking out and jumping into the market and trying to, you know, buy. First of all, that's usually a sell signal, right? When you're seeing people scream everywhere, buy. That's a sell. That, like, at the peak of it, this market, at the peak of how many videos you were seeing pop up, all your group chats were saying, buy, you got to buy, get in, all this other stuff, throwing every contract address at you. I mean, that right there is like a sign that it's like, whoa, there's way too much hype in this market right now. There's way too much euphoria going on right now. Everyone's buying everything. And of course, that's when people got into the market, and now look at us. You know, taking Solana for, you know, as an example, Solana from its recent high is down to its current price 53% in a matter of like in a month's time. People are down 50%. Imagine if people at the peak of this hype, imagine full porting your net worth into Sol on January 25th. Because this is when everybody was hype and freaking out and like saying, you know, you got to get into the market. This is when grandma and grandpa and all them were talking about it. This is when it was all over the news. And people have been saying from the beginning, if you look at some actual credible YouTubers or influencers, they've been saying, you know, when you start seeing that, that's generally a sell signal. But it was just, you know, comparative to other bull cycles, timing just didn't match up. But the sentiment is always the same. It always ends up the exact same. And you're seeing it on the news and you're getting text messages from people asking about. My mother told me that she saw people talking about Bitcoin on the news and she was asking me about it. My mom doesn't know shit about Bitcoin. Being completely honest with you and transparent, I was like a lot of these other influencers in the sense of, wow, my mom's like, usually that's a top signal. My mom's texting me about Bitcoin. But the timing of that felt off. It felt too early. So of course, you know, we all, you know, had a bit of copium thinking, well, maybe this time's going to be different. It's never different. Never. It's never different. Now everybody's talking about it's over. Crypto's over. If you scroll your timeline on X, there's a bunch of people, or, you know, especially the reply guys on X. It's over. It's going to zero. I literally saw a reply this morning about somebody saying that Bitcoin is going to zero. Bitcoin is going to zero, bro. This is the general thought process and sentiment of most people in the market. Especially new people in the market. Now, I want to show you something, okay? Now, everybody's freaking out about the price of crypto, but you go to the others chat, right? And you look at where we are if you zoom out on the daily chart. That's not that bad. That's actually really not that bad. Look at the trend line that we're building here. Right? Boom, bounce, coming down here. If we bounce off of this, you know, we're generally good. And I personally believe that we're going to bounce off this and we're going to start sending higher. We go up, we come down. We go up, we come down. We go up, we come down. But because most people that feel this way bought in here. And now they're freaking out down here. I want to make it clear, right? A lot of these large influencers aren't really down too much on their bags. They might be because they might have been buying up here too. But a lot of these, like a lot of the smart money had to eventually take profits, because what you guys aren't understanding is that there are many, many people in this market right now that have not left crypto. If you're somebody that's either returning to crypto or you're somebody that's new to crypto, well, that's just scary. Because how many people were buying all down here through 2023 or even 2022? All these accumulation zones, even here and here and here, even up here and here, and with their accumulated buys down here, even though they're buying up here, right? Their average entry is somewhere down here. So it's not even like they're in a negative at the moment, right? And then maybe they accumulated more over here and more over here and more over here. And then it shot way up here, and then they started taking profits all through here. Boom, boom, boom. And now we're here. And now all this smart money is going to start buying again, all through here. Because they know as soon as the markets come back, which they will, let's be clear here. Even if you've been buying the entire time through all the ups and downs, and you're still buying right now, you are setting yourself up for huge, huge gains. I think we're going to $1 trillion market cap on others at some point between now and into 2026. And some people are thinking maybe we're calling for an extended bull run. Sick. That'd be sweet. I'm down. Let's get it. Now, I started the video off saying that you need to learn to think differently. And by differently, I mean the majority of smart money and people who understand how the markets work are bullish. Long-term bullish, maybe short-term bearish, right? You were here 2021, the bull run. You know how this works, bro. You've seen this happen. You've literally seen this happen before. And this is when people were capitulating their bags, and then the dumb money, or I shouldn't say dumb money, the smart money was buying down here. But the people that were unaware kept buying all the way up here. And then because they saw this drawback, they thought, oh, it's happening again. I'll just keep buying. And then once they got stuck in their bags down here, this is when they sold. Because they're like, fuck, man, I'm out of money. I need my money. I can't sit on this money in this market for this long, right? They overextended themselves, and two, this was a learning curve. This was a learning thing for everybody, right? Now, am I saying that the markets can't go lower from here? No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all, right? It could totally happen. And if we do have an extended bull run, if in fact we do get an extended bull run to 2026, maybe we do come down to like some serious new bear market lows for a couple months, right? Could happen, right? Maybe we just come down here and we chop around here for the next 6 months. Who knows? Let's go to BTC, right? I've had this line drawn on BTC for months and months and months and months. This trend line. I do believe there's an extremely high chance that Bitcoin chops around and comes down to this line again. Whether it's down here, whether it's here, whether it's here, whether we touch it almost parallel to where we are right now, we're touching this line again, guys, at some point. If you look at a lot of my past videos, guys, when it comes to calling projects, I'm going to use GRIFFAIN as a perfect example, okay? Let's go to Deck Screener. Now, I want to show you something. Right? Somewhere in here, right? Even people that bought at 7 mil might have thought that this was dead, because, I mean, that's like somewhere around here, came popping up, boom, boom. I can't remember if I called it after this initial pump or before. I'll have to double check that, but by dates. But I mean, it doesn't matter, really. It doesn't matter. And the reason it doesn't matter was because, like, look at this, right? The hype was real. Now, when I had finally called it on my channel, we were at about 140, I think it was like 145K market cap or something like that, 150K or 150 mil market cap, right? That's when I was like, wow, this project is really good. And it never came back to that level after that video. It just kept trickling up. It kept coming up. Maybe it was 170 mil market cap. God, do I got to go look at that? I called it at 149 million market cap, and I was looking at the 4-hour chart. And this was after the first initial pump, which was right here, and then it came up and right here. I called it literally right here. This is where I called it. Right? And even that was early. Even that was quite early. Right? You made some substantial gains if you got in on that video. Even if you got in after the video, somewhere on this, right? And in that video, I specifically said as well, I think that Griffin could come back down to test the 50 million market cap range. Right where it's sitting right now. Took a lot longer than I thought, which for some of you that either took profits or didn't take profits, or some of you that took profits, it was good, right? But I called in that video a 50 mil market cap. And I'm not trying to sit here and say, I called it at 50 mil market cap. See, look, we're at 50 mil market cap. I'm smart. Haha. Which, by the way, which is kind of funny because we straight up touched a 50 mil market cap, 48 mil market cap. That's hilarious. I'm using this as an example, right? Now, this was a chart that I was looking at that I went, I don't know how I feel about calling this chart right now. It's pretty freaking pumped, right? It's pretty pumped. And so that's why I said, guys, watch for a better entry. We might come down, right? I made that very clear. But for the majority of charts that I call, they look like this. And that's because I was literally in the Griffin chat the other day before they locked it up. And people can't seem to think for themselves. They think how other people are reacting and what they're saying in the markets, and they're absolutely jumping into projects with FOMO and, you know, I got to get in now, I got to get in now, this thing's going to 1 million. All the YouTube videos for Griffin that you saw talking about it, they were all talking about it around these prices. Griffin's going to 100x, Griffin's 100xing, Griffin's 100xing. When I saw all those videos of people talking about Griffin like that, I was concerned. I was concerned because all these channels always call fucking tops, man. Some of your biggest influencers on YouTube when it comes to crypto are calling fucking tops, man, and they're getting their viewers wrecked. So I am making this video today to make it apparent. This is, if you're not connected, if you're not some insider, if you're not some cabal motherfucker, this is how you make money in these markets, okay? There are people that there was a guy who aped $50,000 at the Griffin top. $50,000 at the Griffin top, and it's worth $5,000 right now. $4,700 he said it was worth. That was like 2 days ago, all right? 2 days ago, somewhere around the 50 mil market cap. Who in their right mind is throwing $50,000 at a chart like this? What are you doing, bro? It's mind-boggling to me. Are you serious? Dude, your downside potential aping into a project with a chart that's been nothing but up for the past couple weeks is literal financial suicide. Your downside risk is 0. Your upside risk at this point is like maybe a 2x. That right there, guys, is the not thinking differently. That was such an amateur thinking move. There are so many people in this market that have made tons of money, and they don't even know how the hell they did it. They just think that they're these geniuses. Oh my God, I made so much money. There's another guy that I talked to in a private group who made $90,000, his very first $90,000 from nothing, from literally nothing. He made it from like $200. He turned $200 into 90 grand. Do you know how much money he has in his wallet right now? $8. His $90,000 that he made turned into $8. And that's because coming into You know, after the Trump launch, after Melania, after all these scams and rugs coming out, people have lost their hope and lost their bullishness on crypto as a whole. So everybody started mass capitulating their bags, plus everybody rotated out of their conviction bags to get into all these hype plays, right? And most people lost money. Most people lost money. Look at the Libra scandal. Libra, people got absolutely rinsed on Car, on Libra, on Melania, and then they just kept chasing all these influencer plays that literally never play out. They never. It's not like once in a while there's an influencer coin that just goes to 100 million and everybody no, never. 0% of them ever do good. If you see an influencer on X, or if you see a YouTube influencer or a fucking rapper, oh my God, the rapper coins, don't even get me started. If you buy those coins, you are going to zero, my friend, right? And then you have these people who are like, dude, we need use cases in crypto. Dude, we need something that actually, we need real builders and shit. And then you look at projects like GRIFFAIN, for example, of a project that's building, that's literally building, that's crashing down into fucking nothing. And people are capitulating in their bags and they're saying it's over. I don't know, maybe it is over for GRIFFAIN specifically. I'm just using GRIFFAIN as an example for this video. But if you want to make money, you don't buy here. 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 You almost don't even buy where I mentioned, and that's why I mentioned buy at the 50 mil market cap when it comes down. And everybody up here is GRIFFAIN's the best. GRIFFAIN's the best. GRIFFAIN's the best. GRIFFAIN's the best. Oh my God, it's going to a fucking 10 billion market cap right away. Blah 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 blah. Where are those guys now? Where are those YouTubers now? None of them making videos here. And that's because there's no hype around it and it doesn't help their channel, right? These are the people that are trying to sell you these bags, guys. They don't give a shit about the project. They care about their views and their engagement. Which, hey, you know, to be fair, sure, you know, that's the grind. That's what it is. What the fuck is going on? Give me the... But it pisses me off because what it does is it gets all these new people in crypto fucking wrecked, man. If you're completely rinsed from crypto, take a break, walk away, go make some more money, ask for some overtime at your job, stack some cash. The bull market is not over and you still got some time. And right now is the time to be getting some cash together to buy into these projects, right? Now imagine you have that $50,000, right? You want to buy here or do you want to buy here with $50,000? Coming back to the topic of having to think differently, that $50,000 was easy to spend right here. That guy with $50,000 that aped into the project, this is where he felt more comfortable aping, which is why you have to change the way you think. How is it that it feels more comfortable to buy here and not here? Your downside risk here to upside potential is far better than here. But for some reason, the way people think, man, well, look at all the hype. Look at all the people that want this token. Look at all the people that are interested in this. Everyone's talking about it everywhere. So it's gotta go up, right? You're wrecked. You're wrecked. So actually, I'm gonna use this video and call GRIFFAIN here again. I called it at 7 million market cap. I called it at $145 million market cap. I even said at one point in my private group, along the way up here, GRIFFAIN's steam has got to cool off. Like, it's got to cool off a bit, man. This shit is too hype. This shit is crazy, right? Crypto kind of blinds people in a way where they think, yo, 600 million market cap is nothing, man. A freaking AI goat went to 2 billion. That doesn't matter. That doesn't mean that the goat's not overbought either. Look at that shit. Good God. Here's goat, right? Here's goat, and people wanted to buy here. And here, and here, and here. Buying down here wasn't a bad buy. But then they just kept buying up here and here and here. And then they just kept chasing it, chasing it, chasing it, chasing it. I'm down bad on my GRIFFAIN bag. Because as being as transparent as I can, I mean, I took very little profits. I didn't take a ton of profits. I did take profits, but the market being down bad and, you know, the profits that I did take, I tested out in a couple other projects and those projects didn't do well, right? So when it comes to my GRIFFAIN bag, I'm stacking it, dude. I'm stacking it. I'm calling Griffin at 61 million market cap. Could this drop down to a 30 mil market cap? Could it come down to its very first all-time high? Yeah. Yeah, it absolutely can. Right? And people on X are screaming for use case, use case, use case. Guys, nothing in this fucking market has a use case. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You can't think of a single token right now that their token actually fucking does something. Right? Take Solana, for example. The only thing Solana is good for right now is buying shit projects or projects on Solana. That's what Solana is used for. Or buying meme coins. Right? Or if you want to stake your... Don't stake. Please, for the love of God. For the love of God. Don't stake your money. Keep that shit. During the times when people didn't want to buy was all through here and down here. That's when people don't want to buy. But if you want to make money, that's when you have to buy. Hear me on this. You don't make money buying these. You only make money buying these, for the most part. If you have no idea what the fuck you're doing, buy these. Buy it when everybody's telling you that crypto's going to zero, not when everybody's telling you Bitcoin's going straight to a fucking $1 million a coin. You buy right now. Buy right now. If you got no money to buy right now, go out and make it however you fucking can and buy right now. Colin Griffin at a 61 million market cap. Change the way you think. Buy when everybody hates crypto. Buy it. Buy as much as you can. Buy everything you can. Not financial advice. And then sell it when mom calls you because Bitcoin's on the fucking news. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. Have yourself a great one. Make smart decisions. Buy in the dips. Sell on the pumps. And I'll see you guys in the next one.